And good evening everyone who is watching the stream over here, Rives on Air, and welcome to my DC stream. So probably gonna be a short one, but I've got actually an amazing idea. So we have been looking for explosives, right? To raid a couple bases we found. One we raided yesterday, another one still standing in the field there. So who knows what it has inside. And then I realized that I have a character on another server. A character that had been accumulating grenades for quite some time. When we wanted to blast through those stacks, literally stacks of walls in that Livonian bunker. That character has been around since, like, I don't know, very long time ago. That character has been just pretty much with us for a long time, but on a different server. I think we can move that character. We can get to that character on a different server, take what we need, and get back to this server. To make it faster, we will use our car. So there's still 4 grenades here, which is nice. We'll have to get rid of all the things that we don't need to maximize the space. So this is not the car I'm going to take. Actually, maybe I should just leave some things in this car. Some things that are annoyingly hard to find at times. Just to maximize the amount of space. So like this. Then what about the cooking pot? There is metal wire that we are not going to use. The cooking pot though stays. I'm definitely not going to do any base building actions there. I'm not going to need that many batteries. The spark plugs, we'll have to leave some behind. So 2 gun cleaning kits, I'll leave one. There's a barrel. I could leave it all in the barrel, but I'm moving this gun to the barrel, so doesn't really matter what it's going to be, that barrel or this car. So okay, let's get to another car. We'll take that car and we'll drive all the way to the north. Why? Because then we'll change server. We will be on a completely different server. In the north we'll have to travel all the way south to the same location but on a different server. And then we'll have to go back to this server, the original one, and travel all the way south from the north. And having a car in the south would actually should help a lot. What was that? I'm sorry. Looked like a mushroom, but it was kind of bright. So not sure how much of that I'm going to get going. I'm going to do to that tonight. But I'll start at least. This process clearly consists of 3 stages. first stage, driving back north. Second stage, changing the server and going back south. And the second stage. The third stage, going back to the original server and driving back south here. So, though sounds a little bit too much, a little bit like a lot of actions, but traveling just around the server and looting different areas, it's not that much different. Plus, that character that we will have on that old character with a ton of explosives accumulated for pretty much fighting against the base builders from a big squad long time ago, blocking the bunker. Well, that'll just all disappear in the next wipe, and I don't want to waste that amount of explosives. And that character has tons. So I was driving back to Polyana yesterday, and I was thinking about how many times I'd have to loot Polyana in order to find the right amount of explosives. But I guess we found a different recipe for that. Let's hope the car's still here. Looks like it is here. Some random loot inside, that's okay, doesn't matter. So let's leave some things in the barrel. This barrel is like legendary, survived like a month without me on the server. Truly legendary. So this stays here, this stays here. This stays here. I'm going to take a spare spark plug and leave the teddy bear here too. So everything has to go. Things that I don't need, they just all have to go. Well, I mean, maybe the teddy bear actually would be still nice to have. What's the state, by the way, of the suppressor on this thing? Yeah, I keep these guns. I don't know why I like Bizons, because they feel like the ultimate zombie killing machine, or just plinking gun even, maybe. So they're weak, yeah, but so this goes here, the spark plug goes here. What else would go there? Gonna getcha. We're get rid of things because gonna getcha. Remember the character with an inventory full of grenades? We're going to that character for the grenades, and it's going to be quite a travel. So we are freeing up the max amount of space. Okay, maybe this actually we can leave behind too. Room for the grenades. Exactly. So this pistol Technically, we can leave this pistol too. But it might come in handy, but at the same time, yeah, let's leave it behind. I'll find another one. If it comes to that, I'll get myself another one. And the grenades, of course, that I'm not taking with me, that we already have. Here we go. So, the first segment of this journey is getting north. Well, not getting north. I don't need to go north to go to another server. But I need to get the car north to be able to return fast. Keep forgetting about the spark plug. Yeah, it doesn't start from the first turn of the key. Never starts. Okay, so now we gotta get north. That'll make returning easier. I'm risking this car, I know, but the car is just a car. I wouldn't want to risk grenades and whatnot, but the car is not a big problem. We might be able again to find another one. Oh, I totally forgot. There was a car actually at 2 cars around Kulna. 2 cars. We can find more nades. We don't need to look for them. That's the thing. We need to just fetch them from that character. That character's still there. That character is still hiding in the bushes on a different server with grenades enough to blast, well, pretty much anything legitimately built. If it's not legit, then I don't know, but if it's a legit base, then it should be 100% enough. Turbo doesn't work when we are on the 3rd gear. Turbo works only on the 2nd and on the 1st. Technically, even this character dies, it won't change anything. The mission still would be the same. It'll just include a little bit of looting to survive the travel from north to south on another server. And the shortest way, of course, from here would be just using the highways. The fastest. So it was just one segment of a dirt road that I used to get around Polyana, where I always crash the car. Crash my cars. So... not that fast. I know the road for sure, but gotta be careful because the probability of just crashing the car into a random tree or even just a road sign like these ones, it's way higher than the probability of just getting killed in DZ. One day maybe in DZ2 they'll make these road signs actually destructible. But right now they are like a concrete thick wall. No surviving that. Harvestable road signs. Yeah, you could then drive with a pack of road signs in your trunk, yeah. Maybe use them as, like, I don't know, to hit other players on their heads. Pipes and sheet metal. Well, Rust is way ahead of DayZ in terms of that stuff. There's a lot of games actually that are way ahead of DayZ in terms of in terms of like inventory items, in terms of just items that you can pick up, use to craft other items and whatnot. Oh, gonna get you, by the way. You play Rust, tell me, is it possible to play Rust? Rust seems to be pretty hardcore, even compared to DayZ. Is it possible to play Rust on like your own server or offline, or on a server with like very limited access? I won't say PvE, but so what are the options of if somebody if a person wanted to avoid all the craziness? What the actual hell? This is not supposed to be here. This is like not supposed to be here, I think. I'm not sure though. Yeah, pretty much any other game with, let's call it just a lot of items. Let's call it that way. It all requires time commitments, yeah. So that ruined Volga on the road confused me really seriously. When you log off, the character remains on the server. Well, the loot remains, that part I understand, but the character just stays in the corner where you left him. Tell me more about it. I mean, Rust is pretty much as old as DayZ. Okay, I don't need any guns, so I'm not going there. Some players are playing 16 hours per day. Well, some DayZ players are playing 16 hours per day. But yeah, there's a lot of, well, you can add a lot of grind and a lot of, I don't know how to call it even, roaming to find more resources or to just fight for more resources in the Rust. Oops. Something just exploded behind us. Probably Nutberg got shelled. All the collecting is really nice. I see. I used to be a hoarder in games too. But DayZ, I forced myself not to in DayZ. And I actually like playing with limited inventory, like on Chernarsk Has Fallen. Okay. The turn was sorta dangerous. This car seems to be more at home in the field. Yeah. It feels wobbly on the road. It really does. Actually, that Volga that's in the bushes there, full of loot, that one's just... That's another real one with all the wheels. Let's just... Let's just get rid of all the zombies. That one is going pretty far. No. Won't get away. That one has realized that something was going to happen to him. Too many of them around. So let's take a look. This needs a battery. It has all the wheels and water, of course. I actually don't remember if this place has water nearby. But... you know what we have here? Jerrycan full of water. It was a Z. That's a zombie running over there. That one's just a runner. I thought it was... it hurt the car. Oh. Where you keep coming from? Okay, do you have any food, any of you? Okay, no food. Let's go then. Close the trunk. Close the trunk, I said. Why is it so hard? For that car, yeah, just need to find the battery and it'll be 100% drivable now. It's just kinda... let's put it that way. as an option, a secondary option. In case we lose this car. The spark plug's there. Oops. The spark plug's there. I didn't take it even. Flaming Skull in YouTube chat. Hello, welcome. So, I mean, pretty much somebody's barrel in the woods next to the road, in the bushes next to the road, or even a backpack full of stuff can pretty much glitch me out. Well, glitch me out, create a lag. That'll destroy me and the car if I drive at more than like 40 kilometers per hour. Flaming Skull, this is a DayZ. This is a game called DayZ. It's a survival simulator. How is it called? Sandbox, open sandbox, where you can, the only goal is to survive, stay alive as long as possible. It's an online game with servers up to 60 or more even players. It's moddable, so there is like vanilla DayZ. That's, oh boy, that was a piece of loot. Oh boy, that just scared the hell out of me. So it's moddable. There are vanilla servers, official or not official. And then there are community servers with mods. The game can be turned into something completely different. It has a lot of maps, and the goal is just pretty much the same, to survive. But on some servers it would be just PvE. On some servers it would be even just roleplay. On some servers it would be just hardcore PvP, where people just kill each other non-stop. But the idea is that in a country somewhere in the Eastern Europe happened a zombie outbreak pretty much, and well, yeah, gonna get you in Twitch chat says, reminds me about deathmatch. That, yeah, this game can be modded into a deathmatch, and it's not that hard even. So people just spawn in one area and start killing each other non-stop with guns and whatnot. Can be modded into Battle Royale. Actually, one of the first Battle Royale, it was like, I think, well, either Arma 2 DayZ mod or just Arma 2. So there's a million play styles for this even just vanilla game. How to survive, on which servers to play. So what did I forget? I think pretty much everything. Officially the game has 2 maps, but modders created a ton of other maps. These are pretty big maps, as you can see. So there are servers, normal ones without any rules, where you can do whatever you want. Kill players or talk to them, or be a farmer if you want to be build a base, but then your base probably will be raided and whatnot. There's not a lot of base building in this game. Like, it's not. We've just been discussing Rust with Ganagecha and in Twitch chat, and Rust has a ton of stuff compared to DayZ. DayZ is more about just purity of survival. using a car to get from one side of the map to another, so it doesn't take all night. No, I think normally it would take an hour running without stops, considering that you have enough food and water and not going and won't get shot by somebody. Devices: PC, you can play this on a PC, you can play this on Xbox, and you can play this on PlayStation 4 or 5. The mods are possible only on PC, so PlayStation console players, they can only play on vanilla or close to vanilla servers. Well, I mean, there are mods and there are server settings, so you can do a lot in DayZ just using server settings, server configuration files, without even mods. So console players, they get some of the custom craziness of DayZ 2. DayZ is a lot more civilized than Rust, Gnagetcha says. Yeah. In this game, let's talk vanilla. Modded can be anything. Let's talk vanilla. You spawn, first appear, log in without anything on the server. And from there you, well, I mean, you start surviving. If you die, you lose everything. Your body stays there for looting for like 30 minutes. And then it's gone too. And you respawn, immediately respawn back on the coast, like respawn areas where people just start. The respawn zones, spawn zones. So it's called on the coast because in Chernarus, that's the original map of DayZ. In Chernarus, people just appear on the coast. Yeah, it's local airfield, and it's permanently gassed. So let me just, so we are basically using a car to get from one side of the map to another, and we are kind of lucky that we got a car. That's why I'm on this server. It's easy here to get cars. Maybe because actually the pop never gets like 100% high. Okay, I hate this place. You have to squeeze your car. Oh yeah. This game, it just was created initially first as a part of military simulator Arma 2. This game used to be a mod for Arma 2 long time ago. So, and then in 2013, 2014, they kind of decided to make that mod into a full game. And even though it's been like 10 years pretty much, the game's still getting updates. It's going to get pretty much a huge DLC. It's not going to be called a DLC, but it's like a huge DLC. This maybe autumn, maybe winter, maybe around Christmas. So it gets smaller updates. So, and I think I kinda suspect that they're already working on DayZ 2. Interesting enough, that game has a crazy history, and at some point, people pretty much buried it because at some point it ended up in a very sorry state for a pretty long period of time, but it was just a part of its development cycle in early access. But the game lost a ton of players back then. Many of them never returned. So the game has a pretty long history, but then the devs finally achieved what they were working on. Pretty much the total game engine redesign. And since then, it was only going upwards. A game that like 10 years old, setting new records, and its population on Steam. That doesn't really happen that often. I'm going to leave my car in these trees for 2 days, but I will have to. I will just have to, I think. There are other options, but I kinda tend to every time return back to the western part of the map in Livonia. There's a big rock, yeah. So let me hide the car without crashing it. So this is dense, but not really that dense, to be honest. Pretty much hiding almost in the open. Okay, I'm grabbing my spark plug. That's pretty much a key and easy. Okay. And this I'm leaving here. And then we are going to another server. If you are new to DayZ, well, it's possible on some servers. Yeah, let's close the door. Let's make the car look as small as possible. So, anything visible from here? Well, not really. If somebody just runs like this. It's just another tree line next to the road. And I think I lost my car already. Okay, if I cannot find my own car now, that's actually not bad. Yeah, this is not bad. Okay, audio goes back. We are ready for the journey. Yeah, we should be. Okay, so changing the server. Obviously not going to show anything. So the car, we again, I'm explaining it like because it's not that easy maybe to understand. The car stays here for when we get back to this server. that the car will make going back south actually easier. Okay, I need to go to... Is the server still online? The server still seems to be online. Come on. Okay, some people leave programs and especially browser tabs open like forever. I'm a completely different person, completely opposite of that. I close everything immediately. Even if I need it, I still close it. Flaming Skull, when did you start on YouTube? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a Twitch streamer. So, I started streaming on Twitch in 2015. November 2015, I think. So, and when it became possible to simulcast, stream at the same time both to Twitch and YouTube, I started doing that year and a half ago, I think, somewhere along those lines. But my archive of streams on YouTube, it's not full because I'm deleting the streams, and I will keep deleting them. I'm not a data hoarder, and I think part of the beauty of the streams is that they exist out there only for a relatively short period of time. Nobody's really watching old streams. Nobody really does that. Okay, where are we? We are around Brenna. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, you can see that I have some streams saved on YouTube and some really old videos, but every day I add pretty much one more stream to the collection, but I've deleted some and I'll keep deleting them. As for the YouTube videos, my YouTube channel has some, but it's never been like really a thing for me. I'm a streamer. I don't really like making videos. I like streaming. That's already pretty obvious at this point for me. Making videos feels like a hard, not easy job to me, so okay, not both of you at the same time. Are you coming? Come on. Look, the fog's real. The fog's real. I remember when they introduced fog on the coast of Chernarus. It was, I think, early stages of the New Renderer, 6.0, 6.1, and it was like, it was almost like the end of long-range sniping on in Chernarus. Seems a bit laggy. I haven't noticed. The zombies, they can be glitchy, but that's pretty much what they always do. That's keeping. Okay, well, maybe there's something around. What's that in the middle of the field? Just a piece of grass. Looked like a tree stump. So these days I don't really stream a lot. I mean, I stream every day, but I do short streams. So, but when I used to play for longer, I would of course way more often end up in PvP situations. Plus the servers I've been choosing, it's kind of like they're not really PvP. Well, I mean they don't have rules, so pretty much whatever you want you can do. But it's like because of the situation on them, because of the players on them, not a lot of PvP would be just happening. So, and plus there's a thing about DayZ that even on a full server, 60 players, you wouldn't find like PvP sometimes. Even after 5 hours of playing, and actually good session in DayZ starts from like 4 hours. That's what I average. 2 hours it's just to properly get your character going. I mean, if you are an experienced player, you'll get it done faster, of course, and not experienced player or novice would need more time. Horn pistol. Okay, any fireworks? I'm willing to take some risks and fire some fireworks if we find any. Barrett, welcome in YouTube chat. Thank you for jumping in and watching me on YouTube, people. But for those who jumped in, I'm reminding you, food. Nice. That's what I'm looking mostly for. Not fireworks, of course. So, for those who joined on YouTube, I'm reminding that I'm a Twitch streamer. And so far I haven't figured really the YouTube part of my simulcast. And my Twitch video quality is better than YouTube. Even though it's supposed to be actually better on YouTube, somehow it's better still on Twitch. I don't know why. I've been playing DayZ since the very beginning of DayZ standalone, so you can call me a fan of DayZ. These days I pretty much play only 2 games. GeoGuessr and DayZ. GeoGuessr and DayZ. GeoGuessr when I don't even have a couple hours or energy for DayZ. So I constantly keep thinking about other games, yeah, but I always end up playing DayZ. So, and I'm kinda vanilla DayZ player, a player who prefers like vanilla things in DayZ most of the time. There's not a lot of us around there. People play on all sorts of modded servers. And I have a couple that I want to play on already in my sites, but so I prefer to stay close to the roots. One of the craziest things, I mean, well, crazy firefights, 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4, killing all them. It's like pretty much everybody has that. But I think the craziest thing that I've ever witnessed in DayZ and even recorded and even made it my my overlay video screen, it's this. It's absolutely real. I found it in the game. I didn't even know the car physics back then. The car physics was that good. I don't know how that happened. Don't ask me. But it was real. I have a video of how I found it. And then I recorded it for just for the clip. Okay, let's add a little bit of gum. It's going to look washed out, but that's okay. I have a feeling that that car just spawned like that. There was technically there was a car spawn just I think under that wire, and I think it just spawned like that. Oh god, okay. We'll have to waste some rounds, I guess, to get around this. Oops, that one even hurt us. Oops. Okay. No green containers, but interesting, I didn't know that these trains would bring in some barrels. They do actually bring in barrels. No military, yeah. So, civilian-wise, it might be pretty interesting. We might find some interesting rounds in here. Here we can jump. But we cannot climb. Oops. Okay. I couldn't hit that zombie. Without using the scope. And I just keep aggroing more instead of getting rid of them. How did you survive that? Yeah. Okay, I'm bad at managing this type of threats. Barrett McBride, I am a solo player. I would occasionally play with friends, but I have a feeling that... Well, it's not my feeling. I just agree to that saying that actually was... I think it was the Running Mans who said that. When you play this game in a squad, in a group, you're not really surviving. So, but I would occasionally play with friends and whatnot, but mostly alone. Okay. just curious what I can find on this train. If it's full of barrels. There's a lot of random loot. Just pistols, for example. Damaged. Not interested. Anything around? Here, I killed all the zombies, I think. They, by the way, easily might have food. These cars, these trucks. Yeah, they spawn things. Some people, they literally cannot play DayZ alone because it turns for an horror game for them, and I understand that. That's actually intentional. That effect of solo DayZ is. Voodoo guns? No, actually, I don't know why it's so hard for other people, but for many people, maybe compared to other games, it's harder. But I mean, we are talking vanilla DayZ here, and I even consider it a very easy task to survive just food-wise and find something that shoots. In vanilla DayZ, a really easy task. So easy that sometimes I would just play on hardcore servers where survival just becomes a very serious problem. I don't know, maybe people don't really look around that well. In DayZ you got to sometimes check every corner. Pockets of every zombies, every piece of clothing on the ground or backpack, because see, there's food. So if you just thorough in what you do. So I, for example, found already 2 guns on this train, and it's like the cost. They are very bad guns, but you can technically kill a person with them. Plus they are silent. So I mean, I think like it's just you haven't figured out the game. It's not that you are bad at this game. You are bad in this game when you cannot protect yourself and keep dying because of other players, even though you'd be trying to survive. That's what in my books being bad at DayZ, when you just cannot protect yourself. But when you just cannot find food and water and guns, I don't think I can call it being bad. I think it's more like just haven't figured the game out. So it's not about skill, it's just about like in chess, not knowing how to move the pieces around. So Barret, I'd recommend you do what? So first of all, Livonia is now free, Livonia map, and it's easier, way easier on Livonia to find food and guns, really easier than in Chernarus. So first of all, play Livonia. Second, to learn the ropes, play on low pop servers, like 10 players, somewhere around that. Livonia actually starts getting pretty serious action, sometimes even at 10 player pop. Sometimes 30 players for a Livonian server. If it's vanilla, it's like it might be already very action-packed with just 30 players. So you try to stay kinda low on low pop. And under the radar. Don't make noise. And learn the ropes. Or there is another way to learn this game. A little bit more action-packed, but way more random. It's when you just don't care about your life at all. You spawn, you go out there, you like pick up everything, you try everything, you attack or talk to every player you see, or try to kill them, or just talk to them. You eat things that are not edible, so you move fast and you don't care if you die. You don't care about your loot, you just don't care about anything. If you die, you just start again, and that's it. So on full servers though, it might be really hard to find anything in starting areas, so remember that. So my recommendation would be either you go low pop and you try to be thorough, playing it thoroughly, or you go high pop and just don't care about anything, just get as much experience as possible in every life. This is not my first live stream, Barrett. This is not my first live stream. I've been streaming since 2015 on Twitch. So like many years of streaming on Twitch. This is my 2498th stream. Somewhere around that number. On Twitch. On YouTube, yeah, I started simulcasting not that long ago. Like a little bit more than a year ago. Unknown food. No, thank you, we are not that desperate. To be honest, we are not desperate at all. Okay, let's eat a little bit. Gotta keep our stomach full, not our pockets. Barrett McBride. No, I actually, in terms of viewership on both on Twitch, well, on Twitch I downgraded when I started streaming, like started doing only short streams. These days I stream every day, but I pretty much stream only for a couple hours usually. Give me a second. So, and as for the viewership, well, I mean, whatever I get, I just like streaming. If it was only one viewer or 0 viewers, I've had a lot of streams with like 0 viewers, so what? I'm not here for the views. You can actually read a lot about me on Twitch, where I have proper like info page created about me on Twitch. YouTube is just a backup platform for me. And I still haven't figured out how to make my YouTube quality better than my Twitch quality. Supposed to be better, but it doesn't just work that way. Yeah. Going to check a couple houses because this place spawns food, but we gotta keep moving south. I've been streaming for like almost 10 years now. So I think, Barrett, I'm somewhere around what I can get right now. This is my, well, I'm getting close to 3,000 streams, so I pretty much know my limits and what I can achieve. When it comes to Twitch, you cannot really achieve a lot. On Twitch, if you want to achieve something, you got to stream. Oh, I found the base on this server. Noise. No, yeah, that's a base. Anything inside? Cannot really see. Doesn't look like there's a lot inside. So on Twitch you got to do long streams. Like 6 hours. And as often as possible. Mountain Man, good evening, welcome. Hope everything's okay. Always nice to see you. Mountain Man, I think when you are in, it's always it always get the counter 2+1. Always. I think Twitch always counts you. The quality just fine. Compare it to my Twitch quality. I think on Twitch it's better, especially if we are talking about the VODs, the recorded streams. Every time I try to compare my recorded streams on Twitch and YouTube, I see that there's way more artifacts on YouTube. Again, I'm not really a YouTube streamer or videographer or whatnot. I'm a Twitch streamer. Till Twitch dies. One day it'll probably die. Because right now Twitch is, from what I hear, is unsustainable. So maybe one day, sooner or later, Twitch just will die like Mixer or whatever. Thanks, Barrett. Thanks, Barrett. Yeah. Take a look at my Twitch channel. And it's a little bit more organized than YouTube. Sanagol, oh yeah, I keep saying that I got to play Hellion. Wish I had more time. I was going to start my stream tonight like 3 hours earlier than I started it, but I'm getting busy with all sorts of things here. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not complaining. It's just the priorities right now are like that. First, I have to do things, and then there is time for gaming. Hey, what's wrong with you? The rice that I cannot take. Okay, we probably have to relog. I don't like this. Yeah, Barrett McBride, there was a gun. I ignore things that I don't need, like extremely smoothly. So I just don't react on them. But there was a gun. It was a single barrel shotgun, single chambered. So pretty much the basic boomstick. Sanagol, tell me everything. I'm not playing it, but tell me everything. Okay, we are back. Let's get high gamma. Here we go. Now the rice is in my inventory. It happens from time to time. DayZ still has glitches. DayZ used to be an extremely full of glitches. So, but these days it's like a completely different game compared to what it used to be. Even like 5 years ago, let alone 10. No bases in this field. Remember, gonna get you that base that was in this field, like in the middle. Very bold. I don't know if it was a big squad, just keeping it going or what. Actually, two bases. One was just in the middle of the field, and another one was around one of the bunkers. Well, different servers. So yeah, I wish I could join a little bit earlier. The servers would have had more people. That's for sure. DMR. Crap. Oh, green shoes. And mine are like gray. I'd like to take the green ones. Thank you. Okay, let's check a couple of these. Of these bunkers. So what we are doing, we are going south, where I happen to have a stash that I haven't used in a very long time. That stash is technically just another character that I have on the server, where I happen to have a stash of explosives. That's almost full. Well, I mean, do I need it? There's like a lake nearby. And I'm going in that direction anyway. I'll drink at that lake. Never reloaded this pistol, but I don't have rounds for it. I'm not even fixing it unless I find another box of gun cleaning kit. Don't want to waste the only one that I have on this pretty much blinking pistol. More canteens. These are good rounds and pristine for my primary. So a little bit of looting, but mostly just moving north, south. Sorry, it would have been north in Chernarus, but here it's south. They're like the same. The only difference between the bunkers is the amount of water in the canteen that the bunkers pound. Hi there, free food. Barrett, thanks for jumping in, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and yeah, you get nice sound sleep. I should be in bed too, but I'm a night owl. I'm active when it's night time. And I feel myself like a zombie when it's daytime. That's why I stream when it's like really night or even morning here. Oh, nice. Well, not nice, I mean. For a change, this garage is empty. People love building bases here. Especially on quiet servers. This used to be all military. Finally found it. Here we go. Okay. Let's drink a little bit while we have this opportunity. Going to get a full cooking pot of water, and I can keep some in there even because the cooking pot's empty. I mean, I kind of find it unfair that you can have both water and items at the same time in your cooking pot, so I kind of avoid doing that. Something somewhere just got guessed. Let's rehydrate. Okay, I'm not sure how full I was before, so we just keep it in our inventory for now. I'll finish it up later. Oh. That field Yeah, usually, well, usually can spawn a heli crash. No heli crash this time. So, and it's already like, it's been how long on this server? 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and we are only in Nidec, starting around Brenna. I'm slow. As a DZ player, I'm a slow player. Some people just cross half of the map in this time. Cross the whole map pretty much in this time. And I kinda take my time. I look at places, I loot places. Take my time to see what if something's going on and whatnot. Just spawning in and running straight towards the area with lots of guns and action has never been kinda the way I played the game. By the way, on Twitch, that's, I guess, less important, but on YouTube it seems to be important. So since we have some people watching me on YouTube these days, and even maybe watching the streams itself, well, the recorded streams as just videos. So got to remind everybody then to like the video if you like it, and subscribe to the channel on YouTube, on Twitch, both, whatever. Well, I mean, subscribing on Twitch is not possible, it's called following on Twitch. So follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and even press the bell on YouTube. Then you'll get notified when I start a new stream. Because even though I stream every day, every time the time is completely random. So I skip that military base entirely. Because first of all, there's a ton of zombies there. Second, the loot's low tier. Sanagol. Good. Tell me more. I mean, I don't mind spoilers at all. You probably know me. I don't care about spoilers. I care about information and the flow of information. I might these days even not remember how it used to be. That's the problem. I'd be getting though feeling that something's different, but probably wouldn't be able to tell what. After more than a couple years of not trying Helion. These buildings, they rarely spawn food, right? But we have some. Oh, hi there. That looks like a convoy. But this one doesn't spawn anything. No, it does spawn. That was a magazine for AKM. For an AKM, okay. Okay, if it's a convoy, I'm not missing that. This I'm not missing. Let's just dispatch them all as fast as possible. You're supposed to have a key card, no? No. The gun jammed. So this is like almost like a coastal convoy. So what does it have? A DMR, but I have another sniper rifle already. Some, let's say, minor stuff. Nothing too exciting. Ah, spotted me already. Or maybe not. How are you even seeing me? Interesting. Some water. So this coastal convoy is not really amazing. But again, depends on your luck, I guess. That doesn't belong to the convoy, right? That's just the truck. Yeah. These nuts. Good evening, welcome. Thank you for the like. Thank you. So I stream DayZ on Twitch and YouTube. Some other games, mostly DayZ and mostly GeoGuessr every day. So if you like that, if you like sorta kinda more quiet single player solo DayZ with a focus on survival and killing people when we see them, then yeah, subscribe, leave a like, follow and whatnot. So thanks, and yeah, thanks for jumping in my YouTube chat. In general, of course, YouTube works way better than Twitch, but for some reason, when I compare my streams on YouTube and on Twitch, they look way better on Twitch. I haven't figured out the YouTube game, even though it's supposed to be better on YouTube because of the settings. It is actually not. Let's keep eating. Business, I know about the YouTube game, I know about that part of it. I'm not a videographer, I'm not a video maker, I'm a streamer. So I tried to do YouTube shorts, but I mean, it's not fun. It's not fun. I stream because it's fun. Yeah, I know that the algorithm would favor it, but I don't stream for the views. I don't stream for the really for the growths. I don't do things that I needed for the growths. I don't do things that I needed for like just somehow progressing. Especially I stopped doing all those things after I got demonetized on Twitch and YouTube. So there's no point in growing anything technically. I just like to share what I'm doing. That's what it is. I'm talking into the microphone. So, but yeah. The Russian channels pretty much can be monetized on YouTube and can get any revenue from Twitch. So here we are. So if you see some ads on YouTube or if you see some ads on Twitch on my videos, that's not me. I have nothing to do with that. Sanagol, wow, okay. I think I remember the ability to turn the gravity on and off in the entryway. Yeah, that's actually a huge thing. It was so inconvenient that the gravity was always off in the big airlock. Well, the stirrups, the small one doesn't have the small airlock. I'm from Russia. I'm in Russia, and I've always been in Russia. Sanagol, wow, interesting. That's really cool. That's that maybe has to be server related now. I mean, if there's a different room, then it means that the server should know its position, its coordinates and whatnot. So those are server changes already. So is it still, well, I mean, I thought it still was just a light version, not full. Okay, I see. So there is like finally some server changes. That's really cool. So I really try to support the project, the Hellion Rescue project. So we even send them some money donated. So, but quite some time ago. But I got to support them in the other way. I got to actually play the game. I see, Sanagol, I see. Welcome, Iowa. I have viewers on my Twitch channel from all across the world, is not so, and quite some viewers from the States too. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. So the Myers still having nervous breakdown. Well, one thing about Theona Myers that you probably don't know. On some of the consoles... Oops, I missed that. you can see her email. And on some of the consoles, it would be on a pretty interesting domain. Not on all of them, not every time your email address would look suspicious, but on some of the consoles, yeah. Pay attention to the domain of her email. Just give me a second. Here we go. Got to figure out how to get my YouTube chat on screen as well. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of things that I got to figure out. Remember when I say that I wasn't going to take on any new projects? So it was pretty much taking new projects was prohibited. So that went down the drain. I have a new project. Hope you'll see more about it this Friday. If it happens that way, then this Friday, the Space Melody Lab stream, our standard stream, is going to be quite some interesting stuff. Quite some unusual DIY. Instead of us just playing random notes, semi-randomly on musical instruments, it'll be a type of DIY that I've never done, and not a lot of people actually have done. Probably I should configure the Space Melody Lab OBS the same way as mine to simulcast on YouTube. Space Melody Lab channel has a YouTube channel. It's not only Twitch, but we've never streamed there, never even tried. It's very quiet on the server. There's some food ahead that I will need. Okay, let's finish this water. So if everything goes according to plan, if there is a stream on Space Melody Lab channel this Friday, it might be something really strange. Okay, let's get some food. Some sheep right there. Damaged knife. Okay, let's fix the knife. That one even didn't get scared. Clean kill. That's a lot of meat. Slightly unexpected, I would say. Let's fill this up first. Yeah, it's not like the best quality. it's meat nonetheless. Let's get from the middle of the field. Stanagol, are you playing locally? Okay, I thought you were on the server, so you are local now. Okay. Are there any servers running? Have you checked that? I mean, it's hardcore because of the real-time stuff when you are not playing, but... And I don't ask anybody to play like online, but are there any servers left? Okay, Sanagol, thank you. Actually, the friend of the channel, Fistmaster, is he 64? Fistmaster 64. He said that he was going to fire up his own public Hellion server with 1.2 or the latest version running. So I have no idea about like the time frame, but he said that he already I know for sure that he is already experimenting with it on his hardware. Is this tree line good enough? Okay, let's cook the meats, or I might forget about it and it'll go just bad. Okay, where's the sizzling sound? Yeah. This one's ready. This portion. Let's cook another one. Enjoy some of them. Freshly cooked mutton steak. Not especially big, but we are not especially needy. Okay, we didn't even lose the piece of the fat entirely. When you cook it this way in a cooking pot, you lose more than half of any fat you put in the cooking pot or in frying pan. So it's only when you grill it you keep it all. Come on, last two pieces. This stays here. The rest goes just in my pockets like that. And this piece goes straight to my stomach. Oh nice, we are fully hydrated after eating all these juicy steaks. Yeah, I like places like this because I always start looking for stashes and camps and cars hidden in them. So dense group of trees. So this is, but keep forgetting the name of this place. Good start though. This is Baba. What are you? I'm Pitushok hat. There's not a lot of loot on the first floor. What's the name of the place? Древники, Обревники, something along those lines. So a nice place, but full of zombies. Though they are mostly on the other side. There's a microscopic military base in here. Depends. Maybe I should change my outfit. I'm looking very militarized, even though the only two military things that I'm wearing, it's the helmet and the glasses. These are military. I mean, and the guns too, but who knows? Maybe it's a civilian VS sniper rifle. Oh look, that's like Used to be a basin here. Barely any loot. Some rounds. No. From here everything looks nice and quiet, but you always can expect some really big bases over there in Nadbar, or small bases in Nadbar, or people in Nadbar, even on empty servers. Oh, I found another teddy bear. This one's badly damaged though. It's time to eat a little bit. Gotta keep eating till my energy indicator just stops. Or something small like this one. 55% left. Okay, enough for now. Well, I mean, I play on vanilla servers where base building is, well, not base building. Base building is base building. Keeping your base going. It's maybe harder than on some modded servers with additional measures for base owners and to protect their bases. So. But I haven't seen anybody crazy enough to build a base like in the middle of this quarry. In a big field next to Subotka, pretty much between Subotka and Glinishka, yeah, that we've seen. And that we've even raided. The owners weren't at home. They're usually not at home, like, in general. So, when I raid bases. So, there was a base in the middle of a field, visible from great distance. Visible to anybody. Any new spawn that would just spawn. In Brenna, in Glinishka, in Subotka, anybody who would go through that area. But no bases in this new quarry so far. Okay, that's interesting. There's a floodlight on the street with a generator. With two generators. That looks like a welcome. I mean, obviously it doesn't work. Did somebody try to just sort of occupy the whole town of Nadbor? Well, all that stuff looks completely normal. Not going to fight zombies there. And even these guys. Gonna get behind them. Nope. Okay. So much for getting behind them. There's no base over there. People build it pretty often. Not seeing anything inside the apartment blocks. So the doors are open. Some of them. There's a chicken on the road, I think. Or something white. Somebody left on the road some item. Okay, no fireworks. I'm disappointed. Where are the fireworks? Where are the fireworks when I need them? There's this though. And there's a free way to fix this blinking gun. A free, not way. Option. I just didn't want to use my gun cleaning kit on this, the one I had. Okay, got to keep eating. Wait, did they fix everything? This is worn. And this one's damaged. Okay, we don't need that one. The worn one is going to be enough. If we ever find rounds. Okay, curious where to place it. like this here. A nice surprise for a person that might want to loot this caravan. And from yeah, at an angle and from not far away, from some distance, it looks like just a part of the stairs. So good one. Somebody's going to have their legs broken. Yeah, I shouldn't have waited for her. She wouldn't have been able to just catch up, like ever. So since the goal is to get south, and since we pretty much have almost everything we need for survival and for like self-protection and whatnot, I'm skipping pretty much everything, all the areas that might be problematic to loot, that might be low on loot. So it's mostly just about moving right now. That's a military base over there. You can find some rounds in there, but in general not that great and has never been. What was that sound? Shots? If it was shots, it was very distant. Maybe silenced. Or was it the house making noises? Oh, found some rounds for the plinking gun. The zombie had plinking gun. Oh, the server shutting down. How sad. But this is probably just to remind us that I'm out of time tonight already, so thank you very much for watching. Let's call it a day here. I was going to make a couple more steps, 2 more south, but well, the server has reminded us that it's time to go, at least for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to my Twitch viewers, the OG channel, Gnagecha, Mountain Man, Sanago. Oh dear, welcome and good night. And thank you very much to my YouTube channels or YouTube viewers. So, and if you are watching this as a video, recorded video on YouTube, please don't forget to like it and subscribe, leave a comment, and well, if it's something that I can reply, I'll try to reply. As for other means of keeping in touch with me. My Twitter, of all the social networks, my Twitter's active. I'm on Twitter pretty much every day, and a little bit on Instagram. So all the links you can find in the description of my Twitch channel. But you can pretty much Google Call Me Rife, and you'll find all the right links right away on the first page of the search results, I think. So now it's time to raid somebody. Please don't leave my Twitch channel. The raids, they happen only on Twitch, but so what? Okay, so it's been pretty quiet here. What's this? Where have I? Just give me a short second. I'm seeing a guy that... Just give me a sec. That I haven't seen in a while. For maybe over a year. Yes. So let's go raid him. His title says I forgot how to play. So let's see if we can go and remind him. Well, you, because that's going to be pretty much the end of the day for me. So again, thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night. And we are going to Technomage 4040 on Twitch.